crafting friends, I'm coming today again with another project share, and on Creating the Crafty Life there is a flower basket swap. So you were to find a sturdy basket, not a paper one, but like a paper mache or a wood basket, and alter it up and then fill it with flowers, any kind of flowers, fabric flowers. They didn't all have to be handmade. Any flowers would do. So I first had a hard time finding a basket to alter, but I went to my local craft warehouse store, and they seem to never disappoint me when I really have looked everywhere for something. They have amazing wood products. So I found this adorable basket. I painted it this shabby chic pink color. I had this beautiful trim here with the ribbon through it, the satin ribbon, and then the organza ruffle on the bottom in my stash. It came from Craft Supplies for You. And so I put that all along the bottom. I used this really fun alligator pleated trim across the top of the handle, and that came from Craft Supplies for You as well. And then on the sides of the handle and the top, I used this beautiful flat back pearl trim I've got from Saw Crafters. And then on the bottom of the box, I used these really fun, they're like little baubles that you get to put your flowers, like in your flower vases at the Dollar Tree. And these are actual, they have like a flower shape on them. So I thought that was really fun. And then I made a bunch of handmade fabric flowers. I had showed you a few that I gave to Erica, who's Scrap Diva 29. Then these are just some other ones that I'm including inside the basket for my partner. So these really fun. This is like a, it's a ruffled kind of trim. Not sure what to call it, but I had got it at my local craft store. And then these that I made are basically just some extra scraps of fabric, of some denim fabric of a garment, and I just take a pretty good size length of it and fold it in half, and I hot glue it. And then once that is folded in half, then on the side that is doesn't have the glue on it, I just take my scissors and I just cut every so often, so it's kind of like a fringe, and then I just hot glue it onto a piece of circle cardstock. And then I add a button, or in this case, this is like a Prima Sequin Flower Center. This is another Prima Sequin Flower Center. This fabric was very unique in that it was pleated already. So I just had a strip of it that I folded in half, and then since it was already pleated, it just wound itself around in a circle very nicely. And I used this beautiful button from my stash. And this is a beautiful crystal button. Craft Supplies for You sells that, and this is just made in the same manner. And this is a pretty large one. It was like it's like a rayon kind of a fabric. Really pretty button in the center. So I'll show you a few other ones. I had a bunch of this beautiful flannel. It was like, I think, a fat quarter. So I just cut it in strips. And this is just a wood button from my stash. This is just another button from my stash. So I made quite a few of those. These are Prima Flower Centers. Another button from my stash. And then I had had some, this one here, I decided to kind of make like a yo-yo flower instead of doing the snipping, to just kind of put it around in a circle. And this one here was just a circle that I sewed up all around the edges, so it just made a little yo-yo flower, and I put a button in the center. These are some beautiful cutouts, rolled flowers that I had gotten from Julie, the Thrifty Paper Garden. So I decided to make up a bunch of those on Mother's Day. So here's another one. Like I say, I just have this huge container of fabric strips And then I have another huge container of fabric that is actually like in a rectangle that I use to die cut my Sizzix dies. But it was just fun, you know, to get them out and to make a bunch of different fabric flowers. This center here came from Sybil, who's Sybil B here on YouTube, so thank you so much for that, Sybil. This is another one of those really pretty buttons from Craft Supplies for You. And then I had some like wood buttons in my stash. This one here, I made it kind of like double layered. So, and then here's another one of those beautiful rolled felt flowers. So just really fun. This one here I did another one, kind of more like a yo-yo flower. And these are just it's some trim that's already stitched, kind of a ruffled trim that I had gotten. So, you know, you don't have to cut it or anything. You just get a little piece of cardstock and then just hot glue it all around. Another denim one. This is another one of those really beautiful, just super fun fabric I'd found at my local thrift store. So just real fun. And this is just a real fun cotton fabric. So I had a lot of fun making these flowers, and I'll just have them in my stash to send out with racks, and just had a lot of fun creating this beautiful flower basket that I'm going to finish filling up with flowers and get out to my partner. So thank you ladies for watching, and happy crafting.